that being said, let's talk about Avatar. So, I don't know if you guys watch this. I just have no desire to watch live action remakes of animations. It takes away from the magic and the charm that the animation had in the first place. But I want you to briefly watch this clip for me and tell me if this looks authentic or AI. Look at this clip, okay? It's just... and then you have Azula right here. Like, oh my gosh. It's just the water looks so fake. Azula's chunky. The fire. I've seen YouTube CGI better than this. And if you look at some of the fight choreography too and the dialogue, oh, it's awful. It's awful. And they almost try to do a one-to-one ripoff of the animation. But again, it doesn't work. Live action remakes of animations just don't work because it loses the charm and the appeal. It loses what made the animation special and so attractive to begin with. And it's just the fight choreography is awful. It's lame. It's dull. And, oh, it's just a show. You can't criticize a show. Are you kidding me? It's by Netflix. It's one of the most powerful and well-funded studios in America and the entire world. You're telling me that they couldn't invest more into better visual effects artists and better choreographers? So it's really a shame that they take everything that we love and they butcher it constantly. And that's the point. The title of this show has been the globalist agenda for demoralization. Like, that's the point. We talked about PlayStation. You will own nothing and be happy. And then now here's the demoralization. They're making women fat. Now here, look at this. This is the animation Kyoshi warrior from Avatar. And then this is what we get. And I saw a comment that said Avatar the last buffet. Do you have other memes about this? Right here. Avatar the last Viola Ozempic. Like, that's my. And that's supposed to be Azula? Like, right here. Ty Lee was okay. I think the Ty Lee casting was okay. But Azula and Mai. I mean, what are we doing here? And I also blame the costume department. They made Mai look fatter than she is. She's not actually that fat. Look, oh my gosh, this meme. Last Airbender, large cheeseburger. Bro. And people might say that's mean. People look at me and say, oh, that's cruel. The thing is, I'm so sick and tired of this constant push for egalitarianism. Not everyone is beautiful. I'm sorry, not everyone is beautiful. If everyone is beautiful, no one's beautiful. That's the whole premise of Incredibles. That's why John Doyle, my friend, has a great expose on why Incredibles is the most right-wing piece of media ever made by Pixar, or arguably in history. And the bad guy syndrome is an egalitarian literal communist. He wants everyone to be super. Because why? He says, because if everyone is super, no one's super. So he hates excellence, he hates hierarchy, and he hates any semblance of beauty. So if everyone's beautiful, no one's beautiful. We need to stop with this lie. And no one actually believes this, by the way. It's just a lie that they promulgate in order to justify, for one, their own inadequacy and their own shortcomings. But just because you're not as beautiful as someone else, it doesn't mean that your life is worthless. That's obviously not true. As a Christian, we believe that all life has intrinsic worth because we are image bearers of God. But to say that everyone is equally beautiful is objectively not true. We all know this. But then because we want to not offend female sensibilities, we don't want to hurt the feelings of women. If you dare say that a woman is not attractive, if a woman is not fit for a role, why are you so hateful? That's so unnecessarily cruel. No, there's something called standards. And yes, you look at Korea, and sometimes the beauty standards can get a little too insane, but at least they have standards. That's why you look at K-pop, you look at Korean dramas, you look at the best and brightest and the top of the social echelons of Korea. They're all good looking. And that's a good thing. That is objectively a good thing to have good looking people be the ones who are celebrities, modeling, and acting in Korea. That's an objective good thing. Meanwhile, in America, because of their vain pursuit of egalitarianism, now you have black lesbians lecturing you about trans genocide for McDonald's. You have fat, just gargantuan people modeling for Calvin Klein. And that's all demoralization. They sell you with, oh, we want to be loving and tolerant. And in the process, they demoralize you with filth and gluttonous sin. That's the whole point. Now, again, I don't want to be unfair to this actor. Look at her. She's not fat. Like, she's not gargantuan. She's not fat. But it's just that she has a big face. And then her costume makes her look bigger than she actually is, right? But she has naturally a round face. I know people in my life who are fit, they're skinny, but they just naturally have a round face because that's just how it is. It is what it is, okay? But then to cast her for a role that has a very slim, sharp face, and it is the woman that Zuko falls helplessly in love with. What are we doing here? Like, genuinely, what are we doing here? And it applies to the Odyssey, too. We won't get into the Odyssey, but you saw Lupita Nyong'o being casted as Helen of Troy. So, before, you would cast a beautiful, beautiful Greek goddess looking like woman to play the Helen of Troy. Now you have a very average looking black woman to play the Helen of Troy. They do this so that they can point the finger back at you and say, you're a hateful person for noticing that we're trying to demoralize you. But that's the point. The point is demoralization. The point is demoralization, to rid all distinctions, all hierarchy, and to make everything cater towards the lowest common denominator. That's why everything in society is ugly, it's drab, it's dull. It is not a bad thing to have the most beautiful people in society be the representatives of that society. That's actually a good thing. Oh, lookism, that's so hateful. No, it's not. Because there are certain things and certain traits that are more beautiful than others. And if you don't understand that, you're not actually right wing. You're a liberal. You're a spiritual communist. We're not all equal. I understand, as someone who is 5'9", a Korean 5'9"er, okay? There's guys who are taller than me and more attractive than me. That's okay. There's guys who are more, like, masculine than me and, like, more appealing to, like, a lot of those girls who like the super buff guys and, like, the macho men. That's fine. I understand my place. And objectively, I'm not, like, a terrible looking guy, but I'm not the most darling, dashing looking guy either. It's okay. But then to demoralize a society and make everything ugly and fat and dull and drab, that's actually toxic. And I'd say that's actually evil. So Avatar: The Last Airbender, we can laugh at it. The casting has been terrible. I don't know what the heck they were thinking. Making Azula pudgy. Making Mai have a really, really big round face. If they're not fit for the role, they shouldn't be cast for it. And if they're unfit for the role, then they will be rightfully made fun of on the internet. But you're not hateful for pointing this out, okay? We want standards. We want to bring back standards, decorum. We want to see beauty and beautiful people. You really think that a horde of, like, a huge, tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of men were deployed to see Zendaya, to win the heart of Zendaya? No, let's be real, okay? Let's be real. Maybe someone like Blake Lively, who I think is gorgeous. this whole pursuit of egalitarianism is for demoralization. And all the talks about acceptance and everyone is beautiful, that's all window dressing in order to demoralize you and make you depressed, lonely, isolated, with nothing to live for, nothing to look out for. We are goal-oriented people. We like goodness. We like greatness. We like excellence and beauty. To have those things be uplifted in society is a good thing. Let us not cater towards the lowest common denominator. We want to see a beautiful woman in film again. Oh, crucify me, but that's why I keep watching Korean dramas. You watch Korean dramas, it's just so many beautiful Korean women. We love that. We love to see that.